everyone, Erin here again, and I wanted to show you the latest package I just got. This one is from Die-Namites. They're a design team I've been on for the past year, and they do dies, wafer thin dies of all different types. They have, I think, over 200 different die shapes and sizes, from tiny dies to large dies that are in the store. So this is my latest order I just put in. Yep, that's all packaging stuff. So here we go. The dies range anywhere from, I think, like $7 to $16, depending on the size. Because as you can tell, some are smaller and some are larger. So it really just depends on the size. And there's not some that are even larger than this. So I would call this the small, and this one the medium, and then there's a larger one. And there's some tiny ones. There's even some smaller, if you look on the back, than these guys. Like these are all actually about the same size, but there's some that are even smaller than that. So I would call them the tiny dies. And some of those I think are only like $4 or $5. They're actually really inexpensive. So what did I get this time? I got the floral vase, which is really cool. That'd be really cute on a card. My light. I can never figure out a good way to put my light. On the back you can see, so you use this. I use it with my Cuttlebug, but it says that you can use them, and on the back here it even has the instructions. So for if you've got the Revolution, Evolution, Cuttlebug, Big Shot, Vagabond, Grand Caliber, or the Wizard, what you need to use. So I use the Cuttlebug and the A, B, and C plates. That's what I use. What it will cut, what all these guys will cut. I have done cardstock, pattern paper. I have done some chipboard. I have done adhesive back paper. I've done some cork. I've tried, no, that's pretty much it. I did try a couple other little things, and sometimes it leaves an impression rather than cutting through it. And it's not the tie that's the problem, it's the material that's the problem. So, but again, it does a whole bunch of other things, and you can see them all here. Foils, cotton, tissue paper. Actually, I've done tissue paper before too. So this is the floral vase, really pretty. This one right here, this would like be, I love these, the leafy flourish. For behind behind flowers is kind of like a swirly effect. And you can cut this in any color paper. You can mist it, you can emboss it, you can do all kinds of cool things. Here is the beautiful flowers. Another thing that I would like to put behind, I keep saying pictures, behind flowers or flourishes or clusters and things. I did a lot to put behind clusters of flowers. I'm just kind of in that mode right now. Here's another fragile flowers, this one is called. You can see it's got the swirls and some flowers in there, so just add something. And you can always cut in two different papers, so you could cut the swirls in green and then cut the whole thing again in, let's say, pink for the flowers. Cut the flower out and glue it on top of the green, so it looks like you got two different colors of in your die. It's really cool. This one's the budding branch. This one's pretty cool. Again, a beautiful cluster to go behind a set of flowers. And then here is the bloomin' carnation, a really pretty little flower to go on all kinds of stuff. This could stand alone. These two I would almost consider to be a standalone, like you could just mat it behind something on a card. These ones I would layer behind. And what I mean by layer, these are some of the cards I've done recently. So it's not using these dies because obviously I just got them, but all of these are Die-Namites dies here. And so I layered a whole bunch of like the vines and leaves, and this is, I think, wild field grasses. This is a large ivy. I think this is the knobbly branch. And I did them and then I painted them. And then here I did the same thing, same dies. This is the knobbly branch and the field grasses. And you can see I'm just layering them on top to give it a cool cluster effect underneath. I forget which one this one is called. These are all Die-Namites dies. Oh, I'll have to list at the bottom of the, I'll put it at the bottom of the screen when you're seeing this, so it'll have it written down. But this one I only did one, and I did it top and bottom to kind of give it a cool effect. So this is how I like to use my dies. Sometimes I'll go very classical and just die cut them and lay them on objects, but I like to cluster and do this kind of effect, at least as of right now. So, beautiful dies. You need to go check them out. I'm sure I will have some more projects coming along with them. And thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.